Hello and welcome. This is Nolan with Discover NC Homes and Nolan's News, and I have a very special guest with me here, Ben Proctor from St. James Living, the publisher of St. James Living. Ben, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Right there.
Appreciate it.
Definitely.
Thank you very much.
So this magazine, Ben, at least for me, it has really helped me reconnect with St. James in the community. I live there, and it's just been it's been a great magazine and tool, and I think full of content. But tell us a little bit about the magazine and yourself.
Well, first, let me say thank you for having me here. I'm truly, humbly grateful to have you as a client and to have your recommendation to be here today. Thank you very much. St. James Living's been out for about 10 years now.
Okay.
We took over about 3.5 years ago.
Okay.
My wife and myself. I'm what you call a working publisher. Meaning that we get to have a big say on content, and then we connect with local businesses. The magazine's mailed no charge to the homeowners in St. James. We don't go to the renters, we go to the homeowners. And it's just about community. It's about people that live there. We like to feature a new person on the front cover every month.
Yeah, which I think is really neat. And I like that you have a lot of say-so in what you can put in the magazine, which is nice.
Well, I don't want just filler stuff. I mean crosswords and that kind of stuff. It's I don't know what the right word is.
Sure.
We have that. It's available to us, but I'd rather have stories about people that live there, business owners that are important. Like we had the CEO for Novant a few months back. She started as an LVN and as a single mom and worked her way up, and she's CEO of our local Brunswick hospital. Just community interest, stuff that's like Samara's Village, like what you do. And what's the name of that nonprofit that you're?
Nest.
Nest, yes.
Which is excellent organization.
So we want to feature Nest at a time of that's appropriate, of course,
and we will.
We just like to connect with the community and have family-friendly stuff that maybe information that people don't know.
Yeah, I like that.
You may not know the person on the cover, but you know where they walk their, you see
Sure.
them walk their dog.
You see their face or their...
Or you say, hey, I've seen you in the grocery store.
Yeah.
I ran into Dave DeColda with the travel in there. I ran into him at Lowe's Foods, and he was just happy to see me, and like you, we want to put out like your story this month about the copper.
Yeah.
Copper pipes and things like that. So informational news, educational news,
which is nice.
You're a newer expert contributor, so you can fill that in with with those educational pieces.
Well, and you've been the one to tell me that content is king, and that is one thing I like about St. James Living. I feel like I'm going to ask you the question, but I feel like it differentiates from some of these other local magazines, community magazines, by giving good, helpful, useful content. But I mean, you please expand upon that.
And we do well. To be blunt, you can buy 100 billboards.
Yep.
But that doesn't tell you their why. We like to tell your why. Why are you here? Why are you part of the community? We do that for our sponsors.
Okay.
In the like a business profile. As an example, just to give your story, your why. And I just don't want to sell advertising.
Sure.
But that's our bread and butter. The magazine is free and it's mailed direct to the homeowners. And so, but I like to go the extra mile.
And I think it
connect
shows.
with people like yourself.
Yeah. Well, Ben, again, appreciate you coming. I'm very glad I'm part of the magazine, and thank you. And it really is an awesome thing. And again, if you're in St. James, you're going to get it in your inbox. So take a look. Well, not in your inbox, but your mailbox. But I think, Ben, it really is neat. And again, just pretty cool that you differentiate, that you do the articles. It is based on local community neighbors, because that's what we're all about at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Nolan.
Thank you.
I really appreciate your recommendation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.